So I have a good news and a bad news. I was playing Among Us the other day and this was the gameplay. I entered the lobby thingy, I went down, I went left to the lower engine, I went up to the upper engine, I went right, I went inside the medbay. White guy following me, I came out, I went back into the cafeteria and I'm dead. All Among Us Pro be like, why does he even play? But the good news here is, hey friends, it's MousieBeats on the YouTube business and today we are going to make some music from scratch with sounds from the crappy game that I just played. That's right, Among Us. The beat that you have been hearing all this time is exactly the thing that we are going to make. So without wasting any more time, let's just get into the beat making. Okay, you would be thinking, why am I wearing this? Because we will be dissecting some sounds. That's metaphorical. Anyways, don't run a case on me. Let's get in. Okay, first thing first, we needed to make a melody. So what I did was we had this sound right here. It's basically after the game starts. And what I did, I picked up this end kind of violin kind of thingy and that's it. And I made a melody with this. How does the melody sound? Here it is. Hey. It's a Scottish kind of melody, I guess. Yes. That sounds pretty awesome. But then the next thing comes, boys. What's the next thing in beat making? Chords, my goodness. Oh, you're right. Let's get these chords. For chords, we needed the exact same sample that we used for the melody, and it was basically copying and pasting the same thing with just having the chords notes extended, and that's the chord. That's how the chord looks, and this is how it sounds. Yes. Oh yeah. It's basically kind of like cohesive. It's going to become the same melody with the chord. So this is how in the entire melody sounds without the beat and everything. Okay, this hey. So yeah, anyways, so I'm not gonna show you everything. For the bass, we needed a strong bass sound, of course. So we did this thing. This is when I get spawned inside the lobby thingy. Yeah, this thing. And I pitched it way down, like the comment section down there. Make sure to hit the like and comment something good. And it sounds like this. I guess you cannot hear what it sounds like because it's pretty low. Yeah. And then we used again the same sample, the pizzicato one, and we added some bass notes like this. But this time what we did, the pizzicato one, we used the first part, the dum kind of drums, I guess, and it sounds pretty awesome. Dum 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 dum. Baby 504 be like slap like right now. The next thing is of course the hi-hats, and the hi-hats was basically very interesting. We had this thing. This is the sound of the engine. And oh, you know what? It's basically a hi-hat and a crash mushed together. And we need hi-hats. There we have hi-hats. I chopped the freaking sample up to this much. And then we have this sound. Played a freaking pattern. That was easy. The next thing that's wrong is the beat. And the beat is to be supposedly very interesting because the melody right now is kind of going towards kind of like Scottish feeling, and we need those big drums and bagpipes kind of feeling. So we need that thumb constant beeping bass. But for the kick sound we used, oh yes, this is the kick. How did we make the kick? So basically when you run on the on the rocket something spaceship, this is the sound, and I just took the sound, had an equalizer on it, had a bass booster, and it's basically sounds like a proper kick. And then we have the snares. How did we make the snares? When you get killed, like yeah, that you get the last snare part, which is the snare basically, and we use the snare. We just chop it up, had some reverb, and there we go, we have the snare. But then we have some hats. And where did we get the hats? Guess what? The crash hats. The same thing from, yeah. It's getting boring by the way. And now for the little percussions out there, for like a little wooden sound, we have this. This is when somebody messages, and yeah, it's pretty annoying, but it's nice. It's for add some little flavor to it, and this is how the entire beat sound. I mean, just the beat and percussion and kicks and some stuff. So this is how the entire beat sound. Hey, don't you feel that? Hey, yeah, nice. That's very nice. But now we need to add some interesting stuff. So we added a rise. Here is the rise. So of course we needed to add something pretty cool. So we added some rise from the other sample pack that I have from like years. It's a house sample from I don't know where, but it's a sample pack. Who cares? It's a sample pack. It's just a reverse symbol. And then to add some character into the entire sound, we added this thing. It's just me running, and if you are hearing with earphones, you can listen that it's right and then left and lights. There's some panning stuff going on, and after this there's nothing left to do. We just need to properly arrange them, and bang on, we made a beat from Among Us, guys. Now isn't that interesting? Go hit the like right now, because that is mind-blowing. So I should be signing off right now, because yeah, you can listen to the track now, and make sure to like, comment and share this video with anybody who plays Among Us. And let's bring this community together. It's your boy Mousy signing off right now.